Hi everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com. Another little movie review of a little supernatural horror called The Wretched. Please, if you're new to the channel, push the old subscribe button. That'd be great. Push the bell notifications so you know when these little vlog movie reviews and TV drama specials and information vlogs are out. And please, thumbs ups are always great as well. It's nice to get views, it's nice to get thumbs up, and also make sure your notifications are set to public, otherwise you won't get to see these things. A lot of people have them set to private and don't realise, so make sure you do that. Yeah, The Wretched, a supernatural horror. An hour and 35 minutes, a 15 rating. I mean, I approached this one like as a sort of B-movie, scare B-movie. So I sort of reviewed it on the basis that I wasn't really expecting that much from it. It's written and directed by Brett Pearce and Drew T. Pearce, and it stars John Paul Howard, Piper Curda, Zara Marla, and Azy Tesfaye. Sorry if I pronounced any of those wrong. And it's about a vacation spot where a young boy discovers some sort of witchy goings on. There's a witch in Baldwin Woods, etc. But obviously there's some supernatural goings on. It's filmed around, is it Oman or Northport in the USA? I'm not familiar with the area. It's quite nice. It looks quite pleasant when I watch it here. Been stuck in the UK. It looks quite pleasant. Any good? Yeah, well, Rotten Tomatoes liked it. The people on Rotten Tomatoes, I mean, they're usually the fiercest critics, aren't they? But it's got a 73% positivity rating based on 86 reviews, and overall has a 6.25 out of 10, so a little bit less, 6.25 out of 10, but again, got a nice watchable rating. And it's sort of consensus is it's a savoury blend of witch in the woods horror, so yeah, that's what it says on the box. Internet Movie Database, not quite as high, 5.8 out of 10. That's you and me, Joe Public. That's based on 3,500 reviews. The Metascore, the critics rate it anywhere between 3.8 and 7.8, so a real range there from the critics. The positivity. Some of the positivity comment. One comment on positivity: working to a formula, but have fun with it. Yeah. And the cons, the bad thing, editing rough, but plot gets a little stretched. My little thought, I mean, I've just had a look at some of the comments actually, and most of the people who actually commented on it actually left quite positive reviews. I mean, obviously, as I say, with 3,500 reviews, obviously a lot of people just leave a score and don't make any sort of comment. But a lot of the comments I've seen were quite positive. I mean, yeah, just going through sort of little headings here. Not a total waste of time, but nothing special. Yeah, I mean, that's more in line with what I'm thinking, actually. It isn't a total waste of time, but yeah, it isn't anything special either. But it's okay. A great effort, but basic. Again, that's pretty much on the same theme. Unique storyline, but alternative, but otherwise mediocre. Sorry, not unique storyline, but otherwise mediocre. I can't read my own writing. I don't think it's a very unique storyline. We've seen it all before, but obviously it has hints of invasions of the body snatchers and various things. But yeah, I wouldn't say mediocre. I would say, yeah, I mean, if mediocre means average and watchable, yeah, then probably. Polished but muddled. Yeah, I mean, it's well put together. It's good cinematography. Pretty well acted. It's a young cast, but not badly acted. Great story. Needed more character development. Yeah, I didn't really love the characters. They didn't sort of impress me. As I say to you in the past, I don't really care. They live or die sometimes. In a horror film, you want to stick up for characters, don't you? You want those you're not bothered about dying, and you want those that you want to survive the film, don't you? But yeah, there wasn't much character development and going on, and so yeah, more or less, depending who got it next, I wasn't overly bothered, to be honest with you. As a young adult horror story, it's decent. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I mean, it's one of these, if you're new to horror films, if you like me, I was watching horror films from being a 9, 10, 11-year-old on TV, obviously. You know, the Hammer horrors that I was brought up. And I can appreciate someone who's perhaps not watched many horrors would quite be into this, because it's, as I say, it's not a unique storyline, but it's a storyline that's not really developed in many films recently, so it is quite an interesting introduction. If you certainly so as a young adult, I think this is probably fits the bill. Not sinister, but he's creepy. Yeah, I mean, not what they mean by this is it doesn't. Excuse me. It doesn't play for the jumps like some bland horrors do, where they try and make you jump and open doors and someone's there. It's very much visual, you know, and obviously things that make you go a bit, ooh, a bit goosebumpy just watching them go on in the background. But it's not sort of in your face. It's just very subtle. So you see things going on in the background or characters, and you sort of, oh god, you know, you're a bit. So it is creepy, if not totally sinister. Solid witch film. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a witch in it, and yeah, it's a pretty sort. I've seen a lot worse witch films. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, as I said, as a field of invasion, the body snatchers. A lot of this. I mean, someone compared it to Rear Window, but I mean, yeah, there's a lot of this, like the Burbs, where you obviously, you know, you're looking at what's going on in someone else's house, you know, and keeping an eye on weird things that are happening. So there's a lot of that to it, and that's why I said it's more for perhaps a younger watcher, a younger adult horror fan. So obviously, I mean, I'm not going to condone someone at 9, 10 and 11 like me. I used to enjoy it at that age, but it certainly is perhaps for a teen horror, and I think it's pretty, yeah, it is pretty good. I'm not going to say it's fantastic, but again, going back to the not a total waste of time, but nothing special, I'm going to give it an MGN movie game nostalgia rating of 6 out of 10, which is my basic watchable rating, as I said, because it is something I've not seen for a while, and I went into it not expecting too much, so I was quite pleasantly surprised. The ending, not brilliant. The ending's okay. It sets things up for a Wretched 2, but I mean, that seems to be the par for the course these days. So yeah, that's the Wretched. It's actually out to buy on the 29th of June 2020. So if you do like it and watch it, get a stream of it and like it, and you want to buy it and keep it in your collection, that's out to buy on the 29th of June 2020. Of course, I'll let you know how much it is nearer the time. Anyway, let me know what you think if you get to watch The Wretched. As I said, don't expect something fantastic, but obviously don't expect something too what's the word? Don't expect something too fantastic. Just expect something, an okay horror, and then you won't be disappointed. Anyway, please follow me on Twitter at Charles Dineen, Dineen spelled DINNEN, and I'm at nostalgia_movie. We've also on Facebook at Bird. Sorry, I've been distracted. Sorry, at Facebook with Bird and with links to moviegamenostalgia.com, my little website for old rare DVDs, movie posters from the 1990s and 2000s, and some board games. So you can go on to moviegamenostalgia.com. Much appreciated. Thumbs up to you. Anyway, thanks for that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Anyway, whatever you're going to do, the rest have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. Let's all look after each other. And hopefully you'll join me again for another review or another special very, very soon. This is Bird saying goodbye for now. Thanks for watching.